Since we're conversing in real time, you must also be in this hollow.
That's just common sense.
Well, I've got news for you. My years of experience tell me that this hollow is about to become active. Ethereal activity is about to skyrocket.
How come? The association didn't send out any ether warnings.
Mr. Mole has no idea. Varies a lot faster than that.
Yeah, for a bit of context, of course, only Phaethon has a method of real-time communication in and out of Hollow, so yeah, it speaks for itself that Smole is in the Hollow themselves, so they're probably trying to stick around rather closely.
That's a warning siren. How is that possible? Beating the association based purely on experience. Now that's what I call legendary.
Those are ethereal tracks ahead. Get ready for a fight.
Keep an eye out on your end too, Mr. Mole.
You're concerned about my safety? My face is so flushed it's eating up the whole hollow.
It is that this guy is our way in with the rebels to try and break them down from within, but otherwise I'd say ditch this loser.
Oh dear.
Okay. Then consider taking care of those ethereals as the marvelous conclusion to your little adventure. I'm going to hang up. Sorry to bother you. What praise could ever befit your mighty reputation? I'll be sure to give all of it to you personally after battle.
All right. The day's last challenge.
Okay.
Is the
That's
volume
fine.
on the game a little bit low?
Yeah, I haven't changed the settings with that. Let's see. You're about to enter the critical stage of the commission. Please note that once started, you can no longer explore freely. Continue? Continue. I'll check the recording afterwards, but I believe the audio levels are at about the same as usual. From what I can see off the audio bars, at least.
If you sound normal volume to me, at least when I hear, but the game sounds a bit more quieter than last time.
Okay, after this I'll take a moment to check the audio levels then.
You can always ask the audience. How's the audio levels, people?
Do keep in mind that what you hear is a bit different from what they get to hear because OBS lowers or raises volume a bit on certain bits.
True. So, had they also they have like basically trying to identify is it on my end or not? So if they're having normal audio, then it's just on my end.
Dangerous target
You again.
detected. Thanatos. This type of ethereal possesses an unpredictable teleportation ability. Please try to keep it within your field of vision. Otherwise, good luck.
Let me give
Screw you, Barry.
Just on strike.
Okay.
No point running.
That's not that one. Okay. And this should be enough.
Fire!
Yep. Oh, yeah. We already deal with the big one.
That's that.
Excellent. Splendid. Wonderful.
Okay, I will say that his volume is a bit low compared to the others.
I never imagined agents and proxies could work so efficiently and seamlessly together.
This is a piece of cake for Phaethon.
Do you believe me now?
And yeah, Marco, they do show the enemy level now since the 2.0 update.
Am I dreaming? I'm working with the real Phaethon right now. It's like I've been crawling in the gloom my whole life. Then today, the sun sheds a beam of light on my face.
Calm down, Mr. Mole. Now that that's done, I suppose our actual mission can proceed.
Exactly. We'll take care of things on our end. Wait for me to contact you.
Be quick.
I'll give the sergeant her farm life dream, and I'll try to get the highest payment for Phaethon. Now that we're done talking business, can I ask you something? Was it really you who infiltrated the Top's vault through a sub-hollow? And then at the old Institute site, that perfect exit...
You really want to know? Well, all right. I'll tell you about it next time we talk.
Oh, okay. See you next time, then. I'll miss you. I have a favor to ask. Next time we meet, can I please get your autograph? Or could you record a wake-up call for your little mole?
Really, dude, get alive.
Okay, autograph 5, but the last one. Also, I think I just realized the issue. I think when I've been moving my headphone around, I may have touched the volume on my headphone. I actually tried the volume on Discord and realized it didn't do anything. But then I just touched the turn switch on my headphone and I got the normal volume. So I guess somehow I'm recharging. I got accidentally rolled it or something.
Could be. I think the technical term for that is user difficulty.
Yeah, no, here's the thing. These wheel things on my headphone they're not light. So I must have actually rolled it by being trying to hold the headphones proper by connecting the charging cable. So this looks like you just accidentally poked. Like, I must have actually held it in a way that actually made it turn by connecting the cable to it for recharging.
He hung up. Okay, you're welcome.
What a loudmouth. He's a lot more chatty than I expected after he let his guard down. Anyway, let's get out of the hollow.
Yeah, people. If you want someone a celebrity to like almost for an autograph, that's fine. But he was there.
You just don't be a freaking creep.
Yeah, that's so that's a bit too far.
Yeah, parasocial relationship much?
Indeed.
That was a pretty smooth escape.
Okay, I must say that I am still a bit... it's still a bit jarring for me to hear Soldier 11 with a different, if similar voice, but I think it is starting to grow on me a bit.
Well, this is the first time I'm pretending to be Phaethon.
That went better than expected. I didn't use even half the lines I prepared beforehand. Like, Phaethon can sneak into anywhere with complete stealth. Not even a door sensor or infrared faucet could detect Phaethon.
Hey, what now?
Hang on. I thought we agreed to remove that line from the list.
I'm pretty sure they mean like those faucets that turn on when you swipe your hand in front of them because there's a sensor on the front. That would make it rather annoying in the bathrooms, though.
Yeah, yeah, I can see what she's reacting to that for. That's actually a bad thing.
Yeah. Let's see. Marco, I just did the counting and the spin-off series of Persona has more games than Shin Megami Tensei at 12 to 21. The fact that there's 33 games in there already speaks enough of just how prolific that series is, huh? That also kind of means that they have like one game per year. Do not always each with one game for each year that they've been active with it. Though that doesn't, of course, mean that they've been releasing a game every year. That have more than 33, really? I know I know they had a gacha game before already. But I'm so curious about this new one.
Yeah, I'm still also. I know only recently learned that Shinigami thing is the main series of Persona, but I heard of Persona before the other one.
Yeah, most people have, and probably will continue to.
I was worried when Shepard endorsed you. But you're pretty good. Well done, Proxy. I'll contact you when the spy starts to move.
Let's see. No, it's not time to indulge in super spicy noodles just yet.
I misheard her.
Nope. Hello there, Inky. No playing with the cat now.
Someone misheard spy to spice.
Well, she does like her spicy noodles, so...
Oh no, I just realized you could... Oh, bloody... You could use that as a insult against the worms from Dune.
I have heard a lot of good about that game. I will still hold off on potentially purchasing it because I'm not as much for the survival type games.
Oh, you meant the new one?
Yeah.
So you did not mean the original game from many years ago?
I do know of that one as well, which I think came out before Command and Conquer.
Oh, sure. Who got which one per which? But bloody heck, I played it.
Okay, I know there was one adventure-ish game with Dune that was 3D that is really freaking obscure these days, to the point that I don't even remember its title.
I didn't even know about that one.
I'll need to look that one up. Paper to notes. Let's see, it probably came out in the 90s or something, because then when I remember playing it, I think. Let's see.
You played it even?
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
Though I didn't get very far with it, because you end up on... one part of it has you trying to evade a sandworm, or at least getting across an area from one rock to another on foot. And ending up on some sort of... The best description I can give is like a sand crawler from Star Wars. But again, this is a game that released like 30 years ago, and I only have fragmented memories of it. And Marco's going to lurk. Okay. Right. Welcome back. Both you and Soldier 11 put in some hard work dealing with that sneaky Mr. Mole. Great work. Fortunately, we're the real deal. There were a few moments when things got really dicey. We did it. Need some recognition? Well, you sure did a pretty good job this time around. Considering the fact that acting like ourselves was something we'd never done before, I must say we pulled it off brilliantly. To my surprise, Soldier 11 performed exceptionally well. Does having a poker face give you an advantage in lying? I've never seen your carrot cake in the fridge. I also tried it. How did it work out? But I'm still a bit worried. Mr. Mole is quite the skeptic. Gaining his trust won't be so easy. To be honest, even if he appeared completely trusting today, that obsession with Fathom... Yeah, a bit creepy. Indeed, something is off. It feels like he's still waiting for us to slip up. We won't let him have his way. In the next operation, I'll be there to ensure flawless completion. Before the next operation starts, Soldier 11 will contact us using Shepard's private messages. Let's take a break for now. Take a break so we can get out of the immersive story bits. Okay, agent story complete, archive to video archive. And that of course opens up the second episode. I'm pretty sure with each of these there isn't really much of a break between them. Like you don't have, there's no extra requirements or such. Okay. Let me actually take one quick look for something. Just looking back on it feels like going through it all over again. So tiring. I should be able to go to sleep now. I should go back to bed and get some rest. Yeah, after completing an agent story, you can still play the completed commissions again. If necessary, you can enter the story commissions through the HDD again at any time to obtain uncollected rewards.
This is nice.
We still have that... I still need to get used to where everything is with the controller and such. Do we still need to do that rank up thing? Let's see, it's not showing anything. Can we upgrade our agents to level 30?
I hope you win. The lunch is on you.
Okay, no.
Did you call me?
So where is the rank up thing then? It's supposed to be in the commission somewhere. Not there. Or do we need to... I think we need to finish the intermission first. Okay, so... yeah, we'll be going into this a bit under-leveled then with our own agents, but Soldier 11 is high level, so or is leveled up for this, so she should be able to carry it.
Oh dear.
And, well, it is a showcase for her, so may as well. One day at the noodle shop on 6th Street in Janus Quarter, New Eridu, an extremely important top-secret meeting is taking place. The secrets smell delicious, like noodle soup. The night where we last saw each other, don't be late. Don't give me that look. That's what the client said. That was straightforward. Okay, I've done my part. I have a lot of questions, but I won't bring them up before the commission reaches the crucial stage. My intelligence network is still under relentless attacks from my peers. The last thing I want to do is to direct your attention to my favorite proxy. Good luck. Excuse me, if you're not planning to have noodles and just want to chat, could you please go somewhere else?
Oh dear. And also, I think I know there's another issue. Maybe this wasn't my headphones, but I need to lower your volume now.
Okay.
So
On that
83
same
to
night.
75.
Alright. On that same night, in a certain corner on 6th Street in Janus Quarter, New Eridu. Okay. Howl is asleep there. Let's see. Inky again. A kitten. It's more punctual than the proxy. Really?
Good evening, Proxy. You're 35 seconds late. You can save those 17.5 one-handed push-ups for now. There's been some changes to our mission.
What's changed?
Mr. Mole has a condition. He wants me to carry out this mission alone, instead of with his and his rebel support. Since we've got the famous Phaethon, one person should be enough to handle it.
No, it looks like we're not getting any other agents anyways then.
Is what he said.
Hang on. That's fine if everything goes smoothly, but what if it doesn't?
Affirmative. If we get caught, people will think Soldier 11 is a traitor. Master, we should suggest the client reevaluate the risk.
From a professional perspective, I suggest you reevaluate the risk.
I said yes.
Of course.
You agreed?
After considering it, with how cautious the rebels are being, saying no at this point would undoubtedly alarm them. There is no greater sin than betrayal. I'm willing to risk my life to find the traitor and bring them to justice.
Then, prepare to get your hands dirty.
Right. I'm ready to go.
Okay, deep treason. Enter the hollow and complete the mission while keeping Soldier 11's secret, the identity secret. 478 breathe. Okay, it does annoy me a bit when when text bits like that just flash up and disappear so quickly again.
Yeah, same here. Like, sometimes I wonder why even show them up if they're gonna disappear so quickly. Like, I'm a fast reader, but there's a limit to even me.
Since we're here anyways. Yeah, Shaw, Queen of Pamphlets. Easy. Promoting the video store is an easy task for the Queen of Pamphlets, to the point where she can do it while giving out her own pamphlets. Okay. Let's see. We've got quite an expanded library now. Still only got one fantasy. Got one urban. And we don't have any trendy ones. So do we have... Yeah, let's go for level 2 then. Okay, let's have a look. The redo tour a video series for city residents or wanderers and other survivors who have recently entered the city. It introduces the different districts of New Eridu as well as how to live in the city. It has the feel of a public service announcement. The host changes every episode for some reason. Okay. And Behemoth. We have heard of this one before in chatter. New Eridu in 100 years. Mankind has mastered the technological capability to completely control the ethereal. The Hollows are no longer a disaster, but a place of constant resources and fighting power. Various forces develop and grow within, capturing and using the powerful ethereals to fight for control of the city. Well received by a wide audience, except for with the HIA. This blockbuster features high-quality special effects and storytelling. The biggest highlight of the film is the alliances, tragedies and rivalries between the various factions in the film, which makes it stand out from most films of its genre that have a monotonous story. Okay, that does indeed sound like a good film. Of course, I forget to freaking open the store.
And I keep misreading her name to Swedish for soul. Well. However, here's another thing. There's another word that's very similarly spelled, just one letter other, and is similarly pronounced. Well. This is steel.
Okay. Oh, we do get to bring along our others.
Further instructions.
Bloody heck, I think many people have you heard it sometimes spell like soul steel?
Yeah.
It's one of those words that can get the Swede get annoyed when they need to translate it. Like, well.
It actually reminds me, on Reddit I saw something yesterday, I think, about the German language, and that just capitalizing or decapitalizing a letter can just completely change what the actual meaning is and such.
Yeah. In this case, one has like well S-J-A, the A with two dots, and L, that's soul, and S-H-J-A-L is steel.
Okay, it seems that Soldier 11 is leveled to our level, so I got that wrong. Sorry.
That's kind of good, actually, ain't it?
Let's give it a shot anyways. If we can't get past this point, we just continue with the main story and pick this up later.
Wait. I thought we were to only do this one story.
Yeah, I was thinking of trying to finish up this side story at least.
Is highly classified within the military.
But if we can't finish it up completely, then we'll have to get started on, or we'll have to finish up the intermission instead, and maybe get started on Chapter 2.
Yeah, no. Yeah, think back. Yeah, I think you know how the last stream was at start.
Let's see. According to Soldier 11, the information this weapon test is highly classified, yeah.
How did Mr. Mole get access to it at his rank? After all, he is not the owner of the strongest AI in New Eridu.
Mr. Mole must not be as simple as he seems to have info on this place. If it were to get exposed, it makes Soldier 11 even more suspicious. You need to be careful.
I'm dumb, I just realized I spelled steel in Swedish wrong. It's S-T-J-A-L.
Mech is blocking the path. A mech, which seems to belong to the military, is blocking the path. We'll need to take care of it quickly to make sure Soldier 11 isn't exposed. Yeah, we can only fight.
That says something about it, doesn't it? I rarely write... I sometimes write notes in Swedish, but many times I actually write my notes in English.
Yeah, as much as it can have its shortfallings at times, it is in general at least a useful language.
This is the autonomous support unit. Lightfoot.
Yeah.
What a pain. We'll need to take down the main body, or else it'll continuously send drones after us.
I was gonna guess this other two, like, if you want to write down notes for a game, you probably end up writing the English words for said thing.
Typically, yeah.
And then, of course, is...
Guess what happened a second time now, huh? Okay, screen share, there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is... This has never really happened before. That just happens 2 days in a row.
Yeah, you should take... What?
Yeah, you can select between different servers or
no.
different regions.
I hit myself.
Okay, that should not be. Okay, that's a new difference. Oh, I see what's happening here. Okay, just need to swap sounds. Okay, playback. There and there. Okay, there we go, yeah. For some reason, the sound settings decided to use the freaking monitor as a sound output there, and I put the voice meter stuff on backwards. So yeah, we had our game, we had our game audio over the Discord's line for a bit, and the game, and the other way, and Discord over the game line for a bit there.
Oh dear.
Okay. Continue, yes.
Okay, that's a nice feature.
Okay.
I hope it's not the case of, like, is it the graphic card or the monitors having the issue? Or both?
Now, since both monitors lose power, it's probably the graphics card or something. But
This is the autonomous support unit.
at least he didn't put us back too far.
What a pain. We'll need to take down the main body, or else it'll continuously send drones after us.
Gotta stun this stupid thing, but yeah, this thing has these little drones that'll keep spawning, which will attack of its own accord. Though sometimes they'll line it up. Okay, best to do this there. There we go.
Hopefully, this doesn't happen again this evening.
Yeah. If it does, then I'll definitely need to do something to change things up.
Hopefully, it just needs to be cleaned out from dust. But again, you never know.
Yeah. Okay. Go, that'll help deal with this thing a bit quicker as well. There. Okay, hopefully we won't see too much combat in this mission. Because that was only a medium one. Okay.
This is the gate's emergency switch. Just press here.
Okay. Oh well, so much for that.
Broken. Initiating backup plan.
Well, if it's broken, just double break it, I guess.
Come on, follow me.
Okay, first off though, let's grab these.
Stay focused. Forget the ethereal. This is it. Come over here.
Fierce ethereals roam the hollow, ready to tear apart any target they come across. But Soldier 11's mobility and efficiency makes the trip far less risky than one would expect. The target of the mission is close at hand.
Alright, we're here. The info that Spy asked us to steal is right here.
Where exactly is here? I can't see anything.
Exactly. That's the effect I'm after.
Okay. Slightly leaning down, the young sergeant stares at the small guide next to her. Through sensory synchronization, her stern eyes hidden behind her goggles are directly projected into view.
The rebels want info in our armaments. Specifically, data on